What's up, guys? Elvis Linez here. We're in Fresno, California. I just got the overall last weekend. First event out of 4. Now we're moving on to Saturday afternoon, man, and I'm excited. The pit party's been awesome. All the fans out here have been electric. Most importantly, we're in California, baby. That means that I got all my Latinos here. So los estoy esperando aquí. Necesito su apoyo. I need you guys' support. And I can't wait to get rowdy for you guys.
He is the power behind Raminator. Make some noise for Mark Hall.
Get your freshman in there.
All right, we're starting Fresno off strong. And Mark, I wanted to talk to you because we've seen success from you in the racing competition and in the donut competition. Those are two competitions where the track conditions are very important. So I want to know, and for the fans, if you got to design the perfect track for racing, what would the track conditions be?
You know, I gotta say, I think this track here has been pretty good. Last night it was really, really good. You know, you don't want dust, you don't want mud, you don't want that. But I think that they hit it spot on, man. It was really, really good racing last night. The track, I thought, was really good. Donuts, you know, the track plays a big part, and the order plays a big part too, because, you know, if you go later in the order, sometimes the dirt goes away and it gets rutted up, and that doesn't make for a good donut. So, you know, you gotta, sometimes the luck of the draw is a big part in the donuts, and it's as much as the dirt too. But yeah, if that dirt goes away in the donuts, you get down to the ruts, you know, sometimes that can make for a rough ride.
And that's such a great point about the donut competition. And something the fans may not know as well is that this Monster Jam truck is unlike our daily drivers in so many ways. But something I think is cool is how you guys control the back two tires. I know there's some differences with your Monster Jam truck, but can you tell the fans that don't know how that works?
Well, you know, it's a lot of people think it's tied together. So if you make a left-hand turn with the steering wheel, the rear wheels turn that way too, but it doesn't. And that's why there's a lot going on there. You got to shift, and then you'll grab your rear steering switch. And most guys got them, you know, some guys got them in a little bit different location, but for the most part, it's the same thing. But yeah, as you make your turn, you hit the way ours is set up, you hit your switch to the left, the rear wheels actually go to the right, and it makes a turn, kind of like a forklift or something, you know. And then back in the early days, you know, you had to kind of feel for it and wait for them to come back straight. Now the new stuff, they come back automatically, so that makes a big difference. But the problem is you get counting on that, and then when that gets messed up, it throws you for a big loop. But yeah, so it's not tied together. A lot of people think that it's tied together, and it's really not. So as you make a turn, and that's the key. You got to know when to get on that button and then get off of it so the wheels come back. You don't want to be waiting on it. Some guys have the rear steering a little faster than others. You know, it just kind of depends on what you get used to.
Well, there is so much that goes into the success of a Monster Jam truck, and I can't wait to see what you have for Fresno during the racing competition. But we're going to get to know more of our drivers coming up. Give it up one more time for Mark Hall in Raminator. And now we're going to get to know more of the competition at the desk with Ray.
Yeah, I got two of the fan favorites here. Tristan England, Earthshaker, Elvis Linez, El Toro Loco. These guys have been bringing it throughout the entire series. You got the person at the top of the leaderboard with 41 points ahead of Elvis Linez. Elvis, you've been stepping up each weekend and competing here. We started getting an overall event victory yesterday. How are you feeling about today and about yesterday's win?
Man, you know, I like to believe, you know, the inner athlete in me knows that yesterday means absolutely nothing, man. Today I have to come out here and I have to do it again. It's a whole different event, a whole different crowd. The pit party, man, it was awesome. I know I saw a lot of Latinos out there. ¿Dónde está mi raza latina? And so, man, it's an honor to have them out here, man. We're in California. I know my Latinos out here, they love El Toro Loco. And I love me some California, man. And I'm ready to shove that Toro truck in here and have a good time out here.
Well, Tristan England of Earthshaker. So Tristan, you're at the top of the leaderboard. You got this man chasing you. How are you feeling with the whole series is coming after you, man? But it's lonely at the top, right?
Man, it's fun. That's what it is. And week in and week out, we push each other to try to advance the moves that we do, or we try to get smoother, try to animate the sport a little bit. We want to be able to do something different. We want to be able to put our footprint on this. And growing up around this sport, these motorsports, and just having a good time like him. He helped my dad, and when I first got started in this, and he was helping him, and then here he is. He's kicking butt and having fun with us, and we're doing it together as friends. But I'm out here doing it for the hard-working American people. Man, they got a little blue in their collar. They like to get wild on Saturday and hang out at Monster Jam. We're about to shake things up, Fresno. Let's get wild!
Both of y'all, man. Y'all both have so much energy going into this. I love it. It really wakes me up. And so, Elvis, you know, you've been, I know you want to get at this backflip, man. You haven't had a chance to do so yet. Are you, I mean, what do you got planned for freestyle here? Anything special for us? Or, you know, what are you aiming to do out there on the track?
Man, you know, I haven't done a backflip since, I believe it was Fargo. So honestly, the way that the backflip system works, honestly, it's probably best I don't do a backflip because it means I'm not third in points at the time. But, you know, I'm coming out here and I'm excited, and hopefully, you know, I just come out here and I do my thing, and hopefully by the end of the event, the points add up to my favorite for freestyle. I know I like to come out here and just get wild and get crazy and feed off the energy of these fans. And if I happen to be the one backflipping, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to make sure it's a great moment for all these fans out here.
Well, Tristan, you know, you've had an array of runs here, multiple wins. I guess, what's your favorite competition? I've always kind of wondered this. Is it Monster Jam Freestyle, or do you feel like there's a bread and butter for you out there?
Man, it's like a 50-50 for me because I love coming out here and showcasing some freestyle, and man, I love freestyle. But I love coming out here for the Two Wheel Skills Challenge. That's where we get to showcase how smooth we are, and that's honestly my bread and butter. And speaking of butter, I'm gonna make it look like butter today. Like I'm looking out here playing with some Spin Master toys, but I get to practice at home. Not with the big trucks. I get to play with the Spin Masters with my son Crash. He's 3. He's just as crazy as this stuff as I am. I just FaceTimed him. He was a little upset because Dad's not home, but Dad's racing, and he said, Daddy gonna win. So that gets me pumped up right there. Fresno, I need your help today. Saturday, let's get wild. Let's shake things up. We're just getting started. Let's get wild.
You're going to see these guys on the track. I'm going to get them off the microphone. Tristan England, Earthshaker, Elvis Linus, El Toro Loco. Whenever someone says it's their first time to Monster Jam, what do you tell them about this sport? You know, what do you talk to them about?
I just say you guys are in for a treat. This is the most excitement you will ever see on 4 wheels, on the dirt. I mean, you've come to see the best of the best in the world here tonight at Monster Jam.
Well, they certainly are going to see you. You'll be out on the track in just a second. And to break down more of what you're going to see at Monster Jam, let's throw it to Scott Jordan, broadcaster of Monster Jam, as he goes through what you're seeing here today.
Continue getting you ready for tonight's 4 competitions. It is time now for Track X, brought to you by Spin Master. Epic trucks, epic stunts, Monster Jam. Our first competition is Monster Jam Racing. We will start with both Monster Jam trucks staged at the starting line. After you see 2 amber lights, the final light will go green, and our drivers will hit the throttle and begin navigating this challenging track. However, the race could be won off the line or either in the straightaways with horsepower or with technical skill in the turns. That's where the skill, seat time, and precision of our drivers will come into play. Each competitor has the option to take the turn in a smooth wide drift, never taking their foot off the gas, or they will slightly pump the brakes and hit a tight narrow turn, avoiding the obstacle and accelerating to the finish line. Next up, it's the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, where our superstars will attempt a 2-wheel maneuver to wow you, the judges, using only 2 of their 4 BKT tires. In this competition, you will see technical and combination moves combining skill, concentration, and balance to pull off some amazing maneuvers like stoppies, moonwalks, sky wheelies, poppers, and whatever new innovative trick the Monster Jam superstars dream up. While the amazing University of Northwestern Ohio technicians gear up our Monster Jam trucks for the second half of tonight's event, the high-flying freestyle motocross superstars will take to the skies. 4 riders will do a quick warm-up session, then we will jump right into the best trick competition. The skill and athleticism of our FMX superstars will be on display as they may perform knack-knacks, supermans, whips, and maybe even a backflip. Next up, it's the donut competition, where our Monster Jam trucks return to the floor to perform their best donut. The drivers will have to read the dirt and utilize speed and focus to break the 12,000-pound truck loose and spin. To win this competition, drivers will have to conquer the laws of physics and spin a 12,000-pound truck in place like a top. You will score the moves based on speed, style, and accuracy. Tonight's final competition is freestyle. Our Monster Jam drivers will compete for your score by performing the most dynamic freestyle run. The track tonight has 4 unique obstacles which can lead to some awesome maneuvers. Each obstacle is buried into a corner of the pod and can provide the driver a different look as they attempt to perform a run consisting of big air, momentum, and wow moments as they compete to earn the highest fan score by you at judgeszone.com. This has been Track X, brought to you by Spin Master.
Monster Jam is truly unlike any other sport that there is, and the reason is you. The Monster Jam fans are what make every single event special because for 3 out of 4 of the competitions today, you will be the official judges. It'll be you guys deciding exactly what happens to these drivers. So you see all my friends here, these are the judges of Monster Jam and so are you. So we're gonna teach you guys exactly how it works. If you've got a smartphone, I want you to take it out. What I'm gonna need you to do is head on over to judgeszone.com. You guys are the judges. We are in the zone, judgeszone.com. You're gonna need to enter in a 3-letter code. We are in Fresno, so I want you guys to enter in FRE. Now, once you've done that, you're gonna see the BKT tire at judgeszone.com. And you're gonna slide that tire to the score that you think that driver's earned and click submit. But during the event, you'll have to act fast because you only have 20 seconds to do so. You can see up on the board, this is exactly what your phone should look like after you enter in that code, FRE. So Fresno, let's do a trial run. Everyone here, if you've got a smartphone, I want it out in your hand. Open up that web browser and head on over to judgeszone.com. Now, once you've gotten there and entered in the FRE, what I want you to do is pick your favorite number and click submit. Any number now, we're just gonna do a test run, but click that submit button. What we're gonna do is this technology actually takes the average of all of your points, all of your scores, and that is the official score for that truck in today's competition. So, let's go ahead and look at the video board. We've got your scores locked in. We've got an 8.040. Fresno, that is the average of all of your scores and would be the official score for that truck in today's competition. Don't forget that today you will help crown our Monster Jam overall event champion.